I think it's a testament to the players. I mean, we got a lot of talent, but I think it's even more testament to the hard work that these guys put in day out through the off season, through the summers, and into this fall. And I think that's dedicated to the preparation that we put in, beforehand, and kind of putting it all together on the game day. So I think it is a testament to the talent, what we got here going with the explosive offense, but it's much more about, what our values are and where our foundation is at.
What's the biggest thing that stands out about why this team has been so successful in the first 3 weeks of the season?
I think it's got to do with our player-led leadership. And I think there's leadership from, the guys that have been appointed captains all the way down to the freshmen. Everybody's fallen into place, and everybody, understands the role that needs to be played and the values that need to be shown each and every day. And I think the guys have bought into that, and I think that's a big reason of why we're going where we're going.
You individually have already racked up awards in season as far as what your output has been. A couple of PSAC Athlete of the Week awards. 2 out of 3 is not bad. Tell me about what has worked for you so well and why you're playing at such a high level.
I feel like I can, give it to the O-lineman. I'm saying? I'm gifted with a great group of guys up front. I mean, I've gotten barely touched every game, and I got 1 sack on 3 games. So, that's not too bad of numbers from up front. And they're paving the way for some running backs, and we're opening up on each level of offense. Our rushing stats are amazing. Our passing stats are great too. But I think it just is testament of, me getting the awards is kind of just representing the whole team because, quarterback's got to be a selfless position. I got to uphold that.
What's your style of play? When you step on the field, what's your mindset of playing quarterback? What do you look to do when you step under center?
Well, I feel like the defense is always giving up something. So I think it's kind of my job to exploit that. And through that, that's the job on the field. But I think even as quarterback and as a leader on the team, it's much more of a job to be able to understand your players, understand what the players need at a time of whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, what these guys need, and what they need to see from me, what they need to see from each other. So I think I have a job to do that.
The standard has been set here in recent seasons with all the success, the conference titles, the trips to the playoffs. How motivated is this group here this fall to continue on that winning tradition?
I feel like, a lot of groups before us have set in stone the culture here and the big deal of winning and what Slippery Rock football means to us. And I think what we've done a good job is taking it week by week, day by day, understanding the importance of every second of what we're given and opportunities that are within that. We're a big process group, not an outcome group, so that's been a really cool part of being a part of.
On the jersey that you have on, it says The Rock, of course. What does it mean to wear that jersey and all the tradition of all the players that have come before you and to uphold their tradition?
I think it's huge because this has been a program and a culture that's instilled a lot in me, and they've taught me a lot more about myself and about everybody around me and the importance of community, the importance of just having this family. They've stressed family ever since I got here, and I've really been able to see that through their actions and through just the family that I've been able to develop here. So it's meant everything.
How about the support from fans and alumni that come to the games, that pack the stadium here? What does that mean to you?
I mean, we get some of the most love in the PSAC, in our stands ever. We have an amazing band, amazing student section, amazing fans from out in Slippery Rock and even around the towns and families that support us. So, that means everything, seeing how much they love Rock football. They're even a part of the family.
What's your message to them as you continue on in this journey of a season? People who follow the team, who want to see you succeed and want to see you win and want more of those conference titles. What's your message to those fans?
I'd say that we love your guys' support, and even more so, I hope that you guys can see the selfless nature of this team. We're fighting for each other out there, and it's never been, this is probably the most selfless group that I've ever been a part of. There's not one guy that stands above the team, and I think that I hope can resonate to the audiences that watch, selfless nature of how they might live their own lives. So, yeah.
Seton Hill is up next on the docket. Your impressions of them, what impresses you about them, and what has to happen for you to get number 4 in the win column?
I think they have a really good, I'm scouting the defense, obviously, and I think they have really good run-stopping defense. They got a great box. I think they have some talented guys as well. I think they scheme things up as well, especially their blitzes. And I think we're taking into consideration all the things when we're planning and preparing for Seton Hill. Every week's a tough week for us in preparation room, so we're taking our all into this prep week.
What's the atmosphere going to be like Saturday night here, home game, under the lights where you guys play really, really well, 26 straight wins I think it is, night game victories. What's the atmosphere going to be like?
It sounds, from the people I've talked to, it sounds like it's going to be jumping. And we're going to do our best to keep that going, keep the electricity alive. So I hope everybody brings that energy.
Last thing, do you have a good gut feel? I know it's only week 4. Do you have a good gut feel for what this group will be able to accomplish when this season is all said and done? Lots of football to play, but lots of success to be had for this team.
Yeah, and I think what I can say is I'm super excited for where we have been, what we've done, and where we're going in our trajectory. The biggest thing I want to stress is we got to make sure that we continue to strive towards the potential that we have. Like, potential doesn't win games. You know what I'm saying? It's the dedication towards that. So I'm excited, for sure.